We hope everyone's having a fantastic week, and this week I want to cover and talk about liens, and here's why. Liens on personal injury cases can be somewhat complicated to figure out and get your arms around, especially when you have attorneys involved that handle these on a day in and day out basis, and many of our doctors really just don't do that. They handle personal injury cases on an infrequent basis, and they're working with attorneys that handle these on a daily basis, and so it can be a bit of a challenge in working through some of the logistics as far as that's concerned. So over the next couple of weeks, we're going to cover a couple of things in regards to liens. So today I want to talk about the lien itself. Let me give you a little background. The background is that it used to be that a number of different provider groups, physicians and PTs and dentists, hospitals and ambulance carriers and so forth and so on, all had their own lien act, all of them saying that they were entitled to a third. Well, the problem with that is when you added all of those different categories of providers together, it was about 3 times or 300%. Lots of thirds, if you will, of those settlement amounts. And so it didn't work. And so what they did is they consolidated them into one act. And it's a healthcare lien act. And in that particular act, what it does is it gives all of those provider groups the ability to access money. And next week, we're going to talk a little bit about the percentages and how some of that breakdown works. And what that potentially looks like. But today I want to talk about the lien itself, and this is really important to understand. You want to make sure that you're using the correct lien, and that lien is actually defined by statute. It's actually written out in the law. And so if you jump out to our website at iochiro.org and do a search for healthcare liens, and you'll find an article that pops up that's called Healthcare Liens, and in brackets it says form. At the bottom of that article, you'll find a link that gives you the actual form that you want to use. Now, on that lien, when you get done filling it out, first of all, you have to know there is no need to have a patient countersign that lien. This is you staking a claim on a future settlement of this case, and that's really important to know. You don't have to have a signature. Additionally, you want to make sure that we call it the shotgun effect. Basically, you want to lien everybody that you are aware potentially could be responsible for that bill. So you want to make sure that the lien is given to the patient. You want to make sure that the lien is given to the insurance company, and most importantly, also to any attorney that's involved in the case that is representing someone who may be responsible for that particular bill. And so you want to make sure all of those parties have it. Now, you also want to make sure that you have evidence that they were given that lien. So if you didn't personally hand it to the patient, we recommend utilizing a return receipt requested in the USPS. So send it certified, return receipt requested. Then you have clear evidence that they actually received the lien, and there will be no question in the future. And it can't be adjudicated away based on the fact that they claim that they never received your lien. And so that's really important to get right as well. So the 2 big points for today, or 3 big points, is 1, you want to make sure that you use the right form. 2, you want to make sure that everybody gets it. And 3, you want to make sure you have the evidence that everybody received that lien. Next week, we'll talk about the percentage breakdowns. We'll catch you then. You have a great day.